Joe Chacho here. Happy daytime to everybody. Today I want to do a call about some questions I've been having from agents probably for the last couple of weeks, and I wish there was one carrier. So what I want to do is go over today some of the carriers we have, some of the uses the carriers will provide for you. So by hearing this here, hopefully it can kind of click. If you don't have that carrier, you can get with Jay today. He can send it to you. Or if it's something you have that you forgot about, it's something that you need to bring out and put in front of you. Because what ends up happening is that you're in a house with a client and you're saying, well, here, I don't have this here. Their health is not good. Let me just write them a guaranteed issue. And what ends up happening is that you write a guaranteed issue. Then the client will probably send in another card, not thinking somebody else is going to come in and flip your guaranteed issue and give them an immediate benefit. For the mere fact is that you just did not think of who to put the client with. So with that, a FedEx driver, need any type of life insurance, mortgage, rates are different in all the states. $250, Florida, a little over 30 cents a day, going to get them $100,000 of coverage. And you make yourself a couple of dollars, offset your lead costs, and hope you can get some referrals from some of their friends who either are truck drivers or there's some type of transportation driver for somebody. Child riders, grandchild. Has a grandchild rider. It costs $1.20. 3 grandkids, and it costs you $3.60 a month, and each child is going to get $7,500 worth of coverage. Makes the company, makes the application stickier, makes the policy stay on the books a lot longer for them, or they told their child they're buying something for the grandchild. We have a lot more e-applications. Got a lot of carriers that do e-apps. I'm not going to go through all of them yet. Got it on the back office. Who does it, who doesn't do it. We got the e-apps where you can get the approval right then and there when you're online. We've got the point of sale application. Yesterday a client called in, an old client of mine, moved from here to Georgia. She says, Joe, I've been reviewing my policy. I've got a couple of your little notes and your letters, and I think I want to increase it. How much would an additional $10,000 cost me? I said, okay. Brought out her paperwork. Jay printed it out for me. She moved. Okay, the mail's being transferred to her house. So what I ended up doing, I changed her mailing address, changed the beneficiaries on her initial policy, and I wrote her a new policy yesterday for $10,000 by her calling me back from a correspondence that I send to all of my clients every quarter. I just spend and spend and spend money to do it. She got a $10,000 policy for $55 a month. Do the math. If that had been your client, $55 a month times 12, that's $660. Do the annualize, do your commission. It's not costing you that much money to mail out little postcards to your clients on a regular basis. I did the point of sale interview with Royal Neighbors. Yesterday it went very fast. We were off the call in like 18 and a half minutes. I checked it right from the beginning. They'd actually made their process a little bit quicker. So you can do that with Royal Neighbors point of sale. Now, Americo has an iPad or a notebook that you can get their Eagle program approved right when you're with the client. You don't have to speak to a human being. You can do their term product right in front of the client. You don't have to speak to a human being. You get everything taken care of right then and there. Okay? The nice thing about the Americo, think about what I'm going to tell you. Do not forget this here. Americo only looks back 1 year. Anything with a heart, they only go back 1 year. So if you had a client of yours that had a heart attack 13 months ago, a stroke, angioplasty, they had a stent put in a year and 1 day ago, you can get them immediate benefits with the Americo Eagle plan. They got an ultra protector, yet this is the Eagle plan I'm speaking about. It's gotten more popular, it's very sexy. It comes with an accidental death rider built into the premium. So whatever premium you tell them, that automatically includes that face amount times 2 if something happens to them accidental. 1 year look back, immediate benefits. I said a minute ago, I wish we could get all these carriers we have and put it into one carrier, which will make our job a lot easier. So this is why you need to make notes that when you're thinking about this stuff here, Americo does this here. Transamerica does this. Mutual All does this here. Which one does a point of sale? Which one does not do a point of sale? Because if you get a client who talks too much, you may not want to do them on a point of sale because they may blow the actual application process for you because they can talk too much. You may want to do something straight on your iPad, or you want to submit a wet application to the carrier. So these are things you need to process up here. Okay? Guaranteed issue companies are people who have medical issues. Protection Plus is guaranteed issue, but yet when you get to age 50 or over, you're going to go to an AIG, or you're going to go to a Gerber, which are guaranteed issue. You need E&O for E&O. You need E&O information, get with Jay. He'll send you a couple links. You can get the ones you want to get, how you want to do. They got payment plans. Guaranteed issue, one-page application. You can do them both online. No health questions. So you got somebody who has serious health problems. Again, you know, HIV, they had cancer last, paralyzed, or on oxygen. People do want coverage. Believe it or not, people buy a lot of life insurance by mail, not realizing that there's a 2-year waiting period. So since you have the exact same product and it's you're going to be the one helping them out, tell them it's best if they get it from you, because you're going to help their beneficiary when that sad day comes to get everything taken care of. Okay. 2.5 months ago, I joined forces with my friend Henry. Henry worked with United Healthcare for 23 years, was their manager over 13 counties for 12 years. He knows Medicare Advantage, Medicare supplements, standalone Part D programs like the back of his hand. You want to get into Medicare Advantage, the renewals are unbelievable. You get paid the same thing lifetime. Give Henry a call. So we've got Medicare Advantage carriers, Humana, Aetna, United Healthcare, WellCare. We've got all these different companies here for you guys to add, because whenever you go see a final expense client, that final expense client is predominantly a Medicare Advantage participant, because there's no premiums involved. So the nice thing about it is, oh, by the way, I've got this here. Now you've got rules you got to follow. You got to take certification, so you got to make sure you follow the rules. You don't do something wrong and get a little slap on the hand. We've got hospital indemnity programs. You've got a client that has a Medicare Advantage, okay, and they can't afford the $295 or $395, whatever the actual copay is for the hospital. You can get them an indemnity program to take care of it for 3 days in the hospital, 5 days in the hospital, or you can do a smaller program for 30 days to wherever the premiums are within your client's budget. We've also got a lump sum cancer program. The one off the top of my head, lump sum cancer program, is $20,000 max. We've got another company that's got a little bit more. These are things you have to have. Right now, my thought process for you guys is to give you a portfolio of different carriers and different things. Okay, so when you go into a home, you're actually going to do a little survey with your client. Find out what they have, how long they had it for. Why don't you have this? You had this. Why don't you have it anymore? It's called a fact finder / survey. So what you're going to do is that instead of speaking about just one product, one program, you're going to be able to go in there and find out everything to where you can control the house. I want you guys to find somebody who does car insurance, homeowners insurance, renters insurance. So when you're in somebody's house visiting with them and they say, do you do health insurance? Yes, I do. Do you do car insurance? No, I don't yet. I've got a good friend of mine who does it. I work directly with him on a regular basis. Here's his number. And if it's all right, I can give him your number and have him call you. Our job is to control the house, because the people we deal with that we receive a lead from, either a phone lead, a direct mail lead, a Facebook lead, an actual phone transfer lead, whatever that lead is, those people are called responders. They send those cards in. They sometimes send them in not even knowing what they're even sending in. And what's going to happen is if you sell them just a final expense and you get Frankie that comes in a couple months later and he's able to sell them a Medicare Advantage because he's got a 5-star program, or they've got a chronic illness and he can flip them out of what they have, something that you should get involved with. You need final expense, you need term for mortgage protection, you need the actual accidental standalone program for drivers and just people in general, Medicare Advantage, Medicare Supplement, the indemnity plans, the standalone Part Ds. Right now, you need to be an insurance agent on wheels. No matter what they want, you have. We've got annuities, we got single premium whole life. So whatever you guys need, you're in a house, you got no idea what to do, call me. Get with your manager and they will direct you on what you need to find out. You don't have to give them a price right then and there for a term. Tell them what I need to do is that I don't like to spit out prices real quick. What I want to do is go back to my office, throw it into my computer, run some different ideas, get you some quotes, get back with you, because my job is not to sell you something today. My job is to earn your business by giving you good service, a very, very good monthly premium, and to give you all the benefits that are available to you with these different carriers. So take your time, write the stuff down. If you're not sure, tell them you're going to get back with them and get with me. So, recap. Sagicor 25,000 or higher, no lapse UL, they got to be in good health. Protection Plus 18 to 75, yet primarily 18 to 40. People that are uninsurable, you got something for them. We've got e-apps for term and whole life. We got point of sale, which is the phone call you do with totally paperless. We've got guaranteed issue companies for anybody, no matter how their health is. 10 pays, 20 pays for children, grandchildren, as well as adults. You got Americo on a 1-year look back on their Eagle program for heart issues. The standalone accidental programs, Uber, Lynx, truck drivers, UPS, FedEx. Medicare Advantage, Medicare Supplements, hospital indemnity program, lump sum cancer program.